Okay, so this is the second conversion tracking video I make. The first one, I set up conversion tracking using a CRM, which is Go High Level. Now, I think that's the better way to do it, but I know most people aren't going to be using a CRM. They're going to do it the regular way, which is the way I'm going to show you now, which is using the codes that Google gives you. So this is how to do that. You log into your Google Ads account and enter the campaign that you're currently running ads from, and click on the wrench icon. I know you can't see it, Tools and Settings, and press Conversions. Now, I went into more detail about all this stuff, about the importance of conversion tracking and why you need to do it in the previous video, so you might want to watch just the beginning portion of that video. These are the conversion actions that I made in the previous video. I'm going to set up a similar thing here, just without using the CRM. And like I said in that video, you've got 3 conversion actions, 2 phone calls, one from the landing page, and one from the call extension, and the third is the form submission. And I'm going to set up the exact same thing here. So new conversion action. So the first conversion action I'm going to set up is going to be the form submission. So to do that, press website and enter your website domain here. This is just your .com. I'm going to put my own website in here, just like that, and hit scan. Now you're going to go to create conversion actions from website events. And the way you want to do this is that when you're running ads, when you want to set it up so that when somebody submits your lead form, they're sent to a thank you page. And what you want Google to do is to count each page load of the thank you page as a conversion. So submit lead form, that's the conversion goal. The event type is page load, okay? Then press on see more settings. So it's submit lead form, conversion action optimization options. Now I spoke about this a bit in the other video, but basically what a primary action is, it's used for bidding optimization. So what that means is that every conversion that you add to the account that comes through this lead form, you're telling Google to get you more of the types of people, to show your ad to more of the types of people that are going to submit a lead form. So if you like the quality of the leads from lead forms, people who submit the forms, they're good quality leads for you, then leave it as primary. Otherwise, leave it as secondary. This is going to depend on your experience. A lot of people prefer phone call leads. Now for the event, I prefer to have it as URL contains. So it's going to be URL, and then whatever the URL for your thank you page is. It'll probably be something like this, okay? And then give the conversion a name, submit lead form. You can just keep that as it is. Value, don't assign a value to this because this is for lead generation. Count, you're going to count each lead as one conversion. That's just in case somebody submits a form twice. You don't want that to count as 2 conversions because it's just the same person. So leave that as 1. Click-through conversion window, you can keep it at 90 days. Basically what it means is somebody can see your ad one day and only convert and become a lead later, maybe like 60 days later. If they do, the first ad they saw, that's the one that's going to get the attribution in Google, okay? But if it's past the 90 days, it's going to be the second ad that they saw. So you can keep that as 90 days, and keep everything the way it is here. Make sure this is data driven, and press done. Leave enhanced conversion off. Save and continue. Okay, now here's where you're going to set up the Google tag. Press setup. Okay, so this is what you're going to do with this Google tag. You're going to copy it as it is, and you're going to paste it in the code of every page of your website immediately after the head element, okay? This is through the entire website or the funnel. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, now so go to whatever software you use that your website or your landing page is hosted on, okay? It's going to be similar in all of these. Click on settings, and then paste that code that you got from Google, the Google tag, here in the head tracking area, all right? Paste it just like that and save it. Okay, so now I've pasted the Google tag on every page of the website, and I'm going to go back into Google Ads. And I'm going to press test installation. It says your Google tag was correctly detected on your website. Now you're done, hit confirm. Just going to do the same thing here. All right, you can press done. All right, now you're basically done with that. Now whenever that page loads after somebody submits a form, that's going to fire off as a conversion, and it's going to appear in your account. Now let's do the phone calls. New conversion action. Phone calls. First, let's do the call to the landing page number. Calls to a phone number on your website. Continue. All right. Conversion name. Let's say landing page number. Google. Okay, I'm just going to put GT here just so we know that it's this one and not the one from the previous video. Again, don't use a dollar value for each conversion. Count each one as one. And put the destination phone number here. So this is the phone number it's actually going to ring. This is your actual phone number. So I'm just going to paste this number in here. Now this is the display number. This is the number that's actually on the page right now. Okay, this is the number that Google's going to look for and then replace the Google forwarding number. Okay, so that you can track these calls. So put the number the exact same way as it appears on the website, because Google's going to look for that number and replace it. So if it looks the exact same as this, then just put it like this. Now, like they say, make sure that you enter it exactly as it appears on the site. I recommend you go to your actual website and just copy and paste it exactly in the same format with the brackets and the dash. Same thing. Now, call length. This is the minimum length that a call needs to last to count as a conversion. Now, you don't want it to be too short because it could be just whatever call that you don't want to count. So let's say you put like 30 seconds. Maybe 60 is a bit too much. You might need to hang up on someone or something like that because you're busy. Click through conversion window, 30 days, that's fine. Create and continue. Set up the tag. Now, if you've already installed the tag, then you can just put the Google tag on all pages was installed already when you created another conversion action, and that's it. But now, with this phone call, you need to install the phone snippet. The phone snippet replaces a phone number on your website with a Google forwarding number, so you can see how effectively your ads lead to phone calls from your website. You just copy this snippet and paste it between the head elements of the page where your phone number appears, right after the Google tag. So it's the exact same thing as before. You're just going to copy this exactly the way it appears, okay, as it is, and you're going to paste it on the pages where your phone number is. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so now I'm on my website. I'm going to show you how to paste the tracking code. Here it says tracking code. Like I said, you may not be using this exact same software that I use, but it's going to be the similar procedure on all of them. Go here in the header, and you just paste the phone snippet as you got it. What this is going to do is it's going to look for this number that you put in, and it's going to swap it with a Google forwarding number. Okay, that's going to be Google's tracking number. Then you just hit save. All right, and that's it. Now you can go back into Google Ads. Okay, just hit next. And now you're done. Okay, so the last conversion action is the click to call extension. Now, first you have to create the conversion action, then we have to actually create the extension or asset. I'm going to show you how to do that. First, let's do the conversion action. So you click on phone calls, calls from ads using call extensions or call only ads. Continue. Okay, let's call this just call extension. Call extension, call. Again, same thing, don't use the value. Count it as 1. 60 seconds, 30 days, data driven, that's fine. Alright, now hit done. Now just to create the extension, what did we call this? Call extension call. That was the name of the conversion action. Now I'm going to create the asset itself. Go to ads and assets. Okay, now go to call. This is the one I created in the previous video. Okay, now you can decide if you want to add this at the account level or just the campaign level. It's up to you, however you have this arranged. So asset, create a new one. Now paste your phone number in there. And for the conversion action, we're going to choose the one that we made earlier. Call extension call, which is this one. Okay. No, just leave it on whenever the ads are running. That's what that's for. Hit save. And that's it, you're done. Alright, that's all there is to it. Like I said in the previous video, I went over why you should set up conversion tracking and how important it is. But very quickly, you do it so you can measure your ROI, you know how much of a return you're getting, and you know where your leads are coming from. So you know if what you're doing is working and whether you should put more money into it or less. You should just cut costs. And most importantly, so you can feed data into Google, accurate data, that tells it, yes, I like these types of leads. I want you to show my ads to those kinds of people who are the type who are going to, either call you using the extensions and the things that we set up or submit a form, whichever one tends to be higher quality leads for you. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comments. Thanks.